I'm like, you are an astrologer for a reason. You're taking money from me for a reason. Tell me.
I need ROI for my investment. What exactly are you talking about? Where does the sperm coming here? Like,
It's already empty.
So, it's all done. So they
Yeah.
take my egg and they take my husband's sperm.
That's when it's embryo,
Becomes an
is
embryo.
it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
Try to pull out so much money, and it is a very expensive one. For us, it costed with medications and all. Obviously,
With all the retries also,
Yes,
you mean?
yeah.
Tries. Please
Yeah.
become gynaec. You can mint money in this.
No, I was thinking you will tell, please become gynaec and help people and make it cheaper
Yeah.
or something.
I should be saying.
I want
That
to
was
add
very
on to that.
important,
He's
yeah.
a really sweet guy
Yeah.
who is very calm, very silent. I have met him and he is like really, really.
So, though I used to say these things, he's like, it's okay, it happens, it's fine. I mean, calm down. It's okay. You don't want to do it, it's okay. We don't need kids, it's fine. So, he was a person who was ready to not have kids. Okay. He was like, it's okay, let's not have kids. Honestly speaking, he was just doing whatever I said. Poor guy. Like, I even went through like devotional process.
Yeah, my next question was actually adding on top of that.
Yeah.
Along with this, did you try figuring out new things about yourself and where you went through something? I know personally, but I know what happened. I know our calls where we spoke about things. What changed in you when you actually went through the whole thing?
Yeah, so like my husband is an atheist, never believes in God, who's never entered any temple. Okay. So obviously my mother was like, do this puja, do that puja, let's go to that temple, let's go to this temple. So when you're pressured, see, I always felt like, oh, it should come within you to do something. You're pressured, you just don't feel like doing anything. Whatever you do, it's not going to work out. So it's like we went and met astrologers, each one of them telling us different things. There was one crazy person whom I met. Oh my God, that entire process, you can do another episode regarding that.
Yeah.
So I've gone through, I finished all the temples in South India. Like I've never seen much temples. So my poor husband has, and it's not just visiting temples. You have to do certain procedures and processes
Yeah.
should be done. Going early in the morning before sunset, dipping in the water, doing certain poojas and all of those things. Okay, it was such a money making, such a waste.
No, but I want to also add. I know Krutika before, and like this is going back to the Banchankri episode,
Yeah.
where she was not a strongest believer, but now she is a believer. She kind of feels like something is missing if she doesn't go to Banchankri temple. Isn't that true?
I'm still going by them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I think this process also, I agree with all the big things what you have done in general, but also this made you into a believer.
Yeah. So honestly speaking, again, I would also add, as I said, I was being forced into all these things, either by those astrologers or by my mom. My dad never believed it. He came for one temple. He's like, I'm done. He said, you're stupid doing all these things.
Yeah.
But my husband, poor thing, used to do everything. Though he didn't believe, he didn't say anything. He just went through it. And finally, he's like, you know what? Please stop all these things. Let's just do what the doctor says. Let's go through that. So then I was like, okay, fine. But I didn't stop mine. So I went with him. I went to an astrologer. So I think there's a time for everything to happen. So when I went to his astrologer, he said, all these astrologers used to say, it will happen by this time, by that time. I should be like, I've been very rude to certain people. I'm like, don't tell me if it will happen. Tell me when it will happen. That's all like that. And
She wanted
so
a
I've
date.
literally-
Say,
yes.
hello, excuse me. When is the baby happening? Give me the exact dates, huh?
That's all. I'm like, you are an astrologer for a reason.
For
You're
a
taking money from me for a reason. Tell me.
I need ROI for my investment. What exactly are you talking about? It will happen. I know it will happen. When it will happen?
So somewhere like I knew, okay, all the astrologers are saying it will happen, but tell me when it will happen. So that was my question. Actually, there was a particular guy, so who actually told me, saying that it will happen before October.
My
15th.
astrologer also was pretty close, no?
He was pretty close. He said before, but there was this guy from Canada. I spent a bomb from him.
Yeah.
I was very irritated with that guy when I spoke to him because he was not an astrologer. He was like a life coach. But at the end, when I got irritated and questioned him, he got irritated and he said, okay, fine, it will happen before October 15th and it will be a girl. He just blurted it out. So again, when he said, I did not believe because I was so irritated with that guy. But at that point of time, I think Prajwal told me, and there were two other astrologers who told me, like, go to a Devi temple, wherein I've never gone to a Devi temple.
Yes.
Yeah, I am a promoter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I went, like I left my mom, like my mom used to come everywhere with me. I didn't take my mom, I didn't take my husband. Like I went all by myself and I did it by myself and it happened.
That also, I think this
I
also.
wouldn't say it's all God. It was my
It's you
doctor.
actually. Yeah. You
It-
have
No,
it in you,
I
no?
edit
Yeah.
this part out. No, but I'm saying no, no. It was like I'm saying that also might have made you. Did give a little mental peace of whatever your storm you're going through with IVF. This did it bring some kind of a peace to you?
Peace, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say. Honestly speaking, I was questioning. I was questioning every single thing. Oh my God, will this really work out? I don't know. That's I was questioning. I didn't. I mean, I wouldn't lie. See, it would be like if I say, "Oh, I did," it would be yeah, it's like I'm lying. No, I was questioning even then. So, but somehow I think I changed my doctor, and then there was a gynec, one of my gynec. Who actually said the embryologist is very, very important in an IVF procedure. So I would always suggest every single person
To check.
do a research even on the embryologist, the hospital that you're going to. So that embryologist actually helped me, and my doctor actually put me at ease at this point, and this particular doctor. So it just like happened.
Can you give us a small outline of what exactly is the process? I think we have been talking about it, like small, not, I think Google search, we are just a Google
Yeah,
search away, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
But what exactly is what you went through? Like from the start to end, like what exactly is the process?
So in the beginning, obviously there are several blood tests done. So in my uterus also I had a fibroid. So I went through that procedure to remove the fibroid. So in order to know your uterus is clean. So then I had my egg retrieval, which is a proper procedure under anesthesia. They removed my eggs, then froze it, and also another procedure which actually really helped me. So this is quite expensive. It alone costs a lakh. Wherein the procedure, the test is done in Italy. It's not done in India as well. So it's done in Italy, wherein they take a part of your uterus and send it abroad, and they'll tell you the exact time when your embryo is ready for the egg. I mean, when your uterus is ready for the embryo. So that particular time actually helped me for the second time, so that they calculated it correctly and they put it at that particular time. So once the eggs are retrieved, they're frozen and the embryos are formed. So again, they check which embryo is of a good quality, and based on that, they again put it into your uterus. After that, you need a bed rest of like a month, and then you get to know if you're pregnant or not.
No, but where does the sperm come in here? Like, I
It was
missed.
already
So
yeah.
it's all done. So they take
Yeah,
my egg and they take my husband's sperm.
That's when it's embryo,
becomes an
is it?
embryo. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thanks for my over education on this particular topic. Oh, okay.
So again, it's a procedure. It's done by the embryologist. Again, it's a huge process wherein it's at a particular temperature. The egg should be kept, the sperm should be kept, and then in that particular temperature, there's a thawing happening. Then they put it into the egg, and then the embryo is formed. It's all the timing and the number of days. And temperature is very important because obviously this is artificially done.
Yeah.
They have to maintain the temperature of your uterus. So all that is there.
Yeah. So, I just want to know how difficult was it for your husband as well? Because I feel like it's you going through most of it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's very important. But I think he also went through a lot. Like, even, having to support you is also very
Yeah.
difficult. Like,
I think
he
that would
cannot
have
do
been a
anything
most
physically also.
most
Yeah.
challenging part of the whole process. Where supporting
Yeah.
her would have been, I think, other things he would have handled.
So the
Yeah.
sad part is for him, he had the guilt saying that it's because of
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
So he's felt very guilty. There was a time wherein he cried and he said, I know you're going through all these things because of me. I feel so bad, you know. So
Yeah.
we've been through this. So what happened also, I did not say this. When my embryos were frozen for the first time, when the failure happened, So after, I think I took a break for 6 months, and my doctor said there are two other embryos. Let's try again. So I said okay. And the day I was leaving for the hospital, my bags are packed. My doctor calls me and said, "No, they are also degenerated. We can't do this."
Oh God.
So that again, I were like, oh my God. Again, we had, just two embryos and it's gone. So now again, I have to go through that
You
egg
have the
retrieval,
process.
which is a big process again.
Yeah.
So second time when I had my IVF, that time only two embryos were healthy. So this was like do or done. It's like last. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I have to go through another IVF procedure. Again, as I said in the beginning, you can't do more than four.
Correct.
So the timelines were there. So again, we were going through other options, saying that should we take a donor sperm, like not my husband, someone
Mm.
else's. So again, that is something which is very
Hurt him, yeah.
emotionally,
Yeah.
yeah. So I sat and spoke to my in-laws, to my parents, and both my husband and me spoke. First, I spoke to my husband. Is that okay for you? Because it's a big thing, right? It's not your sperm. It's not going to be your baby. So he's like, I'm absolutely fine as long as we have a baby. It is okay. So I said, see, it is not just there is a lot of, it's very easy to say, but also the after effects because the baby may not look like you. See, there is no guarantee the baby look like me. I don't know how the baby look like. And also, we don't know who that person is. What can, again, there'll be a research done. This is India, okay? They sell their sperm for 5,000 rupees.
Oh, is
Okay, yeah.
it?
So obviously you can imagine the crowd that is coming. Okay, but mine was, I mean, it was my husband's sperm, but even then, like those are the questions like we had in mind, and it's just not about the looks. In case if
Yeah,
something
yeah, I
goes
get it.
wrong genetically, what can happen? That is a bigger question for us, right? That's a risk that you'll be taking.
Correct.
So all these things as a family we sat and spoke, so which does not happen in many houses. Okay,
Correct.
so but for my luck, for our luck, like our entire family was okay with it. So this is something, not everyone are so broad-minded to talk
Yeah.
about.
No, I am not sure if we would have gotten anybody else to talk
Yeah.
about this. Also. This is not an easy
True.
topic to talk
Yeah.
Yeah.
about. Not everybody wants to talk about going through things and all.
Yeah. So this, like, it's a big thing. It's a big no. And honestly speaking, like none of my family knows that I've gone through IVF. No one knows. And
Oh.
also the society is so bad. Like you have twin babies. Like I know my own aunt, my family speaking. Like if you don't have kids for a particular number of years and suddenly you have twins, oh, 100% sure she's done IVF. Like as though it's a big
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
something wrong doing IVF. It's not. It's fine. It doesn't happen. Like these days, every other person is doing IVF because there is a problem. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it's only
Now,
with men, even with women.
no, I
Most of
think with the
them,
lifestyle and
it's a
choices we make,
lifestyle.
this is something which should be normalized. The whole idea of
Yeah.
the podcast is also that there is nothing wrong with this, people.
Yeah, I
You
just
do you, whatever works for you,
Yeah.
idea of adoption, whatever works for you. I
And more
think,
than
yeah,
that, the other people should not be judging. I feel like
yeah.
people
The
going through
people,
is one side. Yeah, people should be open-minded enough to be like, it's their life. They can do whatever they want. First thing.
if
Should not.
anybody is judging, look in
Yeah.
the mirror.
Yes.
Please look in the
you
mirror.
have to be supportive
Yeah.
because we know
Yeah.
the pain that we're going through.
Yes, of
Yeah.
absolutely.
And physical. It's just not me, it's my entire family.
Correct.
It's
Basically, my parents, so many times they used to go to all the function. Oh, inna magu agilla. I'm like, it's none of your business, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Family, I think. So see, there are my friends who have clearly decided, I don't want kids, right?
and that should
And
be
that's okay
okay
That's
too.
also. It's
okay.
it's
Yeah.
freedom
Yeah.
choice. Somebody who doesn't want a kid and they make up a kid, do you take care of it?
And that's
The
what.
person who is asking, do you go and take care of the baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have a question regarding the cost associated with it. Is it for everybody? Like everybody can afford it, or what is the cost associated with the whole process?
As I said in the beginning, this is a money thing. So they try to pull out so much money, and it is a very expensive one. For us, it costed with medications and all. Obviously,
With all the retries also, you
Yes.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
trials. With I had to take several medicines, everything, right? And also, I took injections till my 8th month when I was pregnant. So every day I was injecting myself. So those are not cheap. everything is quite expensive. So I think it came around to 8 to 10 lakhs around.
My God.
So it
Okay.
is very expensive.
So it's
And
already not for
there
everyone.
are like hospitals which tell you, they'll advertise saying that, okay, we can finish it within a lakh. They'll just say
Yeah,
a
because I
lakh.
have heard somewhere it's within a lakh or something.
Yeah, yeah. They'll say it's within a lakh. And then that's how they advertise. And then once you go in, they say, medicine's extra, blood test extra.
Yeah.
Obviously, the blood tests are not cheap. Minimum you have, it will come up to like every time a small thing we go also to be like 1,500, 2,000. Minimum I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Maximum you can just go.
It never ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before the procedure, before the, all these procedures, there are a list of tests that we need to do. Though you've done it like this 6 months before, again you need to do.
You have to redo. Okay.
So
So it's
all
very
those
commercialized.
again very commercialized. So that's why I was telling my cousins who are doctors, please
Yeah.
become gynaec. You can mint money in this.
No, I was thinking you will tell, please become gynae and help people and make it cheaper or
Yeah.
something.
I'm not saying this, but at one point of time, I was irritated even with hospital and
Of
doctors.
course. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
waiting time, and I like thinking about going to that hospital used to like irritate me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then I think you already mentioned this was an advice
Yeah.
as well for anyone, whoever, like if they're not sure if they want to have kids or not, you're like freeze your eggs. So
Yes.
just in brief, I don't want like in detail, but what would be the process and what people have
See,
to
I
take
don't know.
physically
I
to
really, I'm not
yeah,
the Yeah, I'm not the person, or I really do not know the exact process of it.
yeah, yeah.
You can go and talk to your gynec. Again, she will suggest you to a IVF gynec. So you have to do several tests. They'll check if you have PCOD, how your periods are going on, and based on that, you can like freeze your eggs. But I would always suggest anyone, even if you're married, like free if you don't want to have kids immediately, freeze your egg. There's nothing wrong in doing so. And if you are very career oriented, you're so fixated saying that I want to give importance for my career, please freeze your eggs. There's no harm in it. Rather than, cribbing and going through this entire process later, because the quality of your eggs keep going down. And that too with our lifestyle these days. Like when I did my first round when I was 28, even though my quality was not great at all. For the second time, it had gone even more worse. Though I had kept my health in check, my diet, everything in check, even then the age these days.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying the lifestyle, the weather, all of it.
Yeah, yeah. I think the environment
The
also had
environment in
a lot of
general,
it.
yes.
So, lastly, any advice to the new mothers you want to give, and based on your
Going through
experience,
this
what you
or
have
yeah.
gone through, any advice?
Yeah. See, I wouldn't say it would be wrong if I say, oh, just be calm, don't take tension. It is going to happen. You will get tense. That's how this entire process it. But do your research well when you're going to go to a good doctor, because this is a very commercial thing. Like every other hospital, every other clinic does IVF. Everyone say, yeah, we do IVF, please come. As I said, embryologist is very important, which even I didn't know in the beginning. And they give you so many tests. Oh, you can do this, you can do that. This will help you. That will help you. In fact, at one point of time, there was a doctor who said, "Do homeopathy." My husband and me did homeopathy. We had so many side effects, gastric. It did not suit us. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it will not suit for everyone. For us, our body did not suit. So it really did not like help us.
Mhm.
So I would always say go to a good embryologist, go to a trusted doctor whom you are confident, whom you feel safe with. So that would really help you. And most important of all, the husbands should really understand and the family should be like very supportive about this. You can never expect anything from the society. At least your own family is supportive, it's good. So, so many times there'll be an issue with the women. So the husband will question, see, I have to shell out so much of money because your body is not fine. So blaming the women is not right. You never know what can happen, right? So be a little sensitive about all those is what is my suggestion.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very sensitive topic, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Krutika, for the very deep insight, and it was really, really fun talking to you. And
Yeah.
for me, it was a lot of educational to understand because I had no clue there is one more. There was a brother of IVF, which is IUI. I
Same,
had no clue
yeah.
there was another process also which was there and all. But we are really glad. So I
Yeah.
can start this year for myself, is it?
Ah, sure, sure. Please
Yes.
just go. It's not
When will you
cost a
start?
little, by the way. Please. But get a
Yeah.
healthy lifestyle is what I would say.
Yeah.
It was directed to me or
Yeah.
for everybody.
For you.
Thanks.
No sugar.
Thanks. We'll cut this. The madam has become little too unfiltered, I
Unfiltered.
think. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
and
you so much. This is really something for me to think about as well, actually.
Yes.
I will
See,
take your
many of them
advice.
wouldn't want to talk about this topic who have gone
Yeah.
through this process because obviously you're looked down upon it.
Yeah.
Okay, saying that, oh, there's something wrong with her. So she went through this process as though it was like our mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah,
anybody out there who also go
please
through
don't
similar
touch.
things, you
Yeah.
want somebody to talk to. We
Yes.
are your online buddies. Please write to
Yeah.
us. Please reach out to us. We will talk about it. We want to make it as normalized as possible. And yeah, if you have any thoughts, anything else, please write us in the
Any
comments
more
and
questions?
do.
Maybe we can bring her for the next round. If you have more
Yes, you
questions,
want
then
one
you're
more
going to
round
post.
of anything
Yes.
more which we can discuss, please let us
Yeah.
know.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure.
until next time.
Yes. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.